Yes, we're back. We're back again in Train Sim. We're back again in the UK, of course. We're back again in a HST. And we're back again on the East Coast Mainline. That's a lot of being back again. Yes, we're here in York. Because it's York. It doesn't say anywhere that it's York. Oh, it does over there. If you can read really tiny little writing. It does say it's York. And we're going to be taking this thing from here to the Edinburghs. Hi Trent, hi Dylan, and hi John. So York is where we are. Then we're going to Darlington, Newcastle way, Berwick upon Tweed, and then Edinburgh. If you're watching this on the YouTubes and you're new to all this, whatever this is, then welcome indeed. This going out on Railway Wednesday. Other content for me is the OMSI on a Monday. On a Friday, something, it's either Fernbus or tourist bussy. Saturday, I've got no idea what's going on with Saturday. There's some flight in there and the occasional bit of farming. Sundays some trucking, and there's some other days as well. Right, we're at the wrong end of the train, so that's a start. So let's hop on board. The passengers have already got on. So we'll reset the trackers. That's quite low. That is quite low. Hang on. No, that way. There we go. Right. Choo choo indeed. Did I have a good moment? I did have a good moment. Right. Let's get this thing out of here then. We've got the green light. And off we go. To Scotland. Okay, the whatever the Scots say, without being Scottist. Is that a thing, being Scottist? Or is that something against Scotty dogs? That's a thing. Monday is OMSI. Yes, it is on the YouTubes, not on the Twitches. You normally watch on YouTube, so I wanted to join you here. Oh, does that mean we've got to be all nice and polite? Because, you know, this isn't the YouTubes. Do we be, you know, because if someone's first time here, they just don't know what to expect, do they? Right. The 28 of the MPHs. That's a noise. Fresh meat, indeed. That's a that's not for me. Hopefully, no, that's for me. That's the red one there. Is because you see the red lights. Hang on a minute. There's a train on my track. Does that mean we need to keep it PG? Well, this is going on the YouTubes, so yeah, reasonably. Right, so Darlington, Newcastle way, Berwick, or Berwick, and then Edinburgh. In the HST. Have we got a... Hang on. Oh, we haven't got an inside. We can go with the outside. We've got no inside view. INT. We're going to see another train there. That's busy going to York, isn't it? We're going to see Pina at the Newcastle. That's all you'll hear when you go past Newcastle is why? Just because that's all they say. Right, 125 now. That's better. Right, give it the proverbial spaghetti. Are we pet? Peanut is in escape or loop. He'll never watch that. He'll never know. Right, so good to be back in a HST. We haven't been in a HST for a while, actually. This is supposed to be part of the Roaming Driver series, but I don't know if I'll actually do the bit between Leeds and York. So it could be And if it is, that's gone up before this, but isn't something that's going to be on Twitch. So if you're on YouTube, you might have seen that, you might not have done. If you're on Twitch, you definitely won't. And next time is probably going to be some Edinburghs to the Glasgows, or even Edinburgh to the Dundee. I don't know. Oh yeah, speaking of horny, that's quite horny. We can, hang on, I can play with the knob, hang on. There we go. That wasn't bad as horniness goes. Right, speed's picking up. HST still running. Yeah, up in Scotland and down in Cornwall. They are still out and about. I should imagine a majority of them probably got scrapped, which is a real shame. Again, this is the MTU engine. It's not the better engine, the name of which escapes me. Valenta. It's not the Valenta. I don't think I've ever driven the Valenta engined AP train. Train, give him a wave. There we go. We'll give him a toot. All right, nearly 100 of the MPHs. We are at 100 of the MPHs. Not exactly the most rapidly accelerating train in the world, are they? But looks nice. Phone, anybody? AP are updating the weather pack to give more variety. Yeah, I've got it installed. And the track thing that does the the thing. What 43? That one. A Highland Chieftain with no smoke. We need more. We need more smoke. Smoke is good. Not for the environment, obviously, but we don't care about that. 110. So not many stops on this. Obviously Darlington, Newcastle, Berwick and Edinburgh, which is 197 miles in that direction. You always wanted to chieftain my Highland. Well, hi Chris. So yeah, it gets us back to Scotland so we can carry on our adventures in and around. So I really want to redo the Circle line. We got the Kyle line. There's a route that I'm going to do hopefully over Easter that's 5.5 hours from Glasgow to Mallaig. You also hear next route for Train Sim 2021 is Cross City, Birmingham. Okay. I don't really keep an ear out on what's coming. I should do that more really. It's only the UK stuff I'm interested in. Because, you know, mainly because of the signals, everywhere else just confuse me. The UK stuff confuses me, but signals do. I'll turn that audio down a little tiny bit. There we go. Right, 119 of the miles per hour. Traffic seems to be a bit lacking now. We had like a couple of trains going into York, and now not a lot. The red is slightly different to the body. That's right. Don't look too bad. We're probably going to get some real LNER buffs going, oh no, that's not the right colour. Is it the London and North Eastern Railway? Yeah. Right, back off the thing. Because otherwise we'll be doing the speedy. And we don't want to be doing speedy, because that'll be breaking law. Yeah, again, we were due to do a meet-up at the York Rowing Museum last year, but you know, I don't know what happened that stopped us doing it. Something did. So maybe next year. So we're due into Darlington at 14:20. Our ETA is 14:26. I was sat just, you know, with the listening to the train for about 5 minutes for the stream side, so that's probably going to explain why we're a little bit late. And it's me, so you know we're going to be late. Oh God, no! The UK signalling system confuses me. There's no way I'm attempting the German one. Grab some crystal decanters in Darlington. Okay. There's plenty to do in the UK. I got no reason. I do the odd bit of routes elsewhere, but there's no reason really for me to leave the UK because there's so much to do. I think the French signalling system was the worst one. I can't remember the UK one sometimes. Green, double yellow, single yellow, red. Yep, sort of got that. Flashy yellow means something. It's confusing. Right. 27 miles from Darlington. Tomorrow night's stream, for those of you watching live anyway, was going to be X-Plane, but now doing the MSFS from Captain Scala Airport in South America, going to, I want to say Ballerina Airport in the 172. Flashy yellow means something. That sounds like you understand it well. It does. The flashy yellow lights mean something. Good evening, Steam Trains Unlimited. You're going to be disappointed. This isn't Steam. Friday night back in trucking somewhere in the Middle East. That was some grass on the track. Saturday lunchtime is NIMBY Rails. Saturday evening the return of Forza. Sunday up, that's some more grass on the track. Sunday afternoon is the cooking simulator. And then next Tuesday is something. Flashing yellow is a diversion. It's coming up. Yeah, it means something. Exactly. See, I was right. The flashy yellow means something. The double yellow things mean just think about something coming up. The single yellow one means you really need to think about something. The red one means, uh-oh. There isn't a problem with the signals. It's just making people understand them. Flashy yellow means something. Double yellow possibly consider doing something. Single yellow, really do something. Red, bit late. And the green one is go, go, go. Exactly. See, it's simple. Green means give it the beans. The other ones you just worry about as they happen. I'm sure there's probably a book around here somewhere. Idiot's Guide to Signals. It's probably tucked away somewhere. The red one is going even faster. Yo. Well, we're okay. We're not in the career mode thing, so it won't matter really. That confused me. Oh, I'm doing the speedy. That's quite fast. Yeah, Steam Trains, I'm guessing it's your first time watching the stream. I know what they mean. I'm attempting to be humorous. You're sorry you're late. We're sorry you turned up at all, but you know, we can't have everything. Hope you're going to wave, Peanut, because we're going past Newcastle. Way I? It says I've got to stop, but I don't think I'm that brave. Green. See, it's green. It's quite simple. You just keep your eye on them, and when the green ones, you just go. Newcastle's a request stop. Just whip through at 125 mile an hour and go, oh sorry, I couldn't stop at Newcastle because the brakes weren't that good. And if I'd have stopped, they'd have all nicked the seats and nicked the windows and took the wheels off. So yeah, so Darlington, Newcastle, Berwick and Edinburgh is where we're stopping. So you'll see, you just see a big ginger thing. There you go. Give it a toot. Tootly toot toot. You mean strawberry brown? No, ginger. High heels, man. Can I press F1? I just did. I'm early today. No, 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock tomorrow. And 7 o'clock on Friday. I don't know why it's 7 o'clock tomorrow. I could start earlier, but that means I'd want to go longer. I caught you out starting at 6. It did say 6 o'clock in Discord. Is it just me or the stream going all pixelated? Oh, yay. It is going all pixelated. Because Twitch. But it's picking back up again. Early tonight. No, it's picking up again now. It's not a particularly long journey. 2.5 hours, I think. There you go. Bit rate's coming up again. Yeah, steam trains. I drive with the F4 on so that people can see where the next stop is, how far away it is, where the next signals are, where the position of the throttle is, where the position of the brake is. If I turn all that off, people watching can't see it. What livery is this? LNER. Maybe want to be done by 8 so I can watch Holby City. Never. It's a red one. It's a truck. No one cares about what it looks like on the outside. It's what's on the inside that's important. When you stream, I never use the HUD at all. Well, there you go. I'm obviously not as good as you. Isn't Holby City rip-off Casualty? No, it's the same thing, isn't it? Right, bit rate's come back up then. Good old Twitch. Yeah, it didn't drop off as much as normal. And earlier. Like an hour and a bit earlier. No, there's no internal view with this, so we can't look inside. We just get a view from the door. So you just get to lean out the window. You like doors? Well, you are a freak, Pina. Old school, mind your head. Yeah, when you used to be able to open the door while the train was still moving. Remember when that was a thing? It must take a long time for that bit rate to come back up. It's getting there. Why is it always when it's something I want to put on YouTube? If something I didn't care about, I wouldn't care. Right, 7 miles to go to Darlington. I bet Pina watches EastEnders. Probably. He seems to sort. But what if you're a local that isn't from Yorkshire? Have you got to put on a Yorkshire accent to say Darlow? Is that part of the thing? What if you're from Zimbabwe and you're living there? Have you got to just learn how to speak in Yorkshire so you can pronounce where you're from? Is that a law or something? You prefer neighbours. You realise that makes you even more sad, doesn't it, Pina? Right, 115 limit coming up. So we'll back off the speeds. Give it a little bit of braking. Yes, all the little kiddies back at school. It's really peaceful today without Pina being on Discord.
Oh, yeah.
JP Owl, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the madness. Pull up a chair. Don't talk to the clumsy pineapple. I never liked Home and Away. I was always Neighbours when it first started. And then give it a host, Hillsman. What line is this? East Coast Mainline. And 3 miles to go to Darlington. How was my walk home? Hard work today. It was very windy and slightly rainy. And my battery's ran out on me earbud things. Thank you very much, Hillsman. Jolly nice chap you are. A weirdo, but, you know, jolly nice. No, I forgot what my car looks like. Normal English weather, yeah. Right, 90 limit. Oh, there was some lag. Is there a way to get from Edinburgh to Penzance in one go? No. Edinburgh to London, yes. London to Penzance, yes. Not in one route. Oh, there's some lag. Yeah, this is the AP with the MTU engine that isn't as nice as a Valenta. Right, is the next one a red? Yes, it is. Okay, I wasn't prepared for that. I forgot what the station was in Darlington. Oh yeah, I wasn't prepared to be hurling off. See, that sounds quite good. You can barely do an English accent or a Newcastle. Well, actually, no, you fail at a Newcastle accent. You trying to do a Yorkshire accent would be quite amusing, Pina. So we were due here at 14:20. We've arrived 6 minutes late. Shocker. Well, you won't be there for trucking. You won't be there for Forza. You'll probably be washing your hair when we do the bus company next week. Yeah, I don't know when you'll be invoiced. You won't install the Pro Mods thing. It's going to be a slow approach into Darlington. Probably the best way. Got there in one piece. Well, first stop. Passengers are thinking, why is he coming so slow into the station? Is he ever going to stop? What's going on? Is the driver an idiot? Yes. Yes, yes he is. Time is relative. What, like Uncle Frank? So Uncle Frank is time. Or does that mean Uncle Frank is Doctor Who? Frank the Who. $9760 7690. Quite sad if that's correct. Open the doors at Darlington. So Darlington's where we arrived at. Then we've got Newcastle way, Berwick, and then Edinburgh. First stop done. We have arrived in Darlington. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Darlington. For all areas around Darlington, please alight here. For those passengers carrying on to Newcastle. Oh, we've received reports that the signal at Newcastle platform 2 is faulty. This means we'll have to be held at Newcastle until it's fixed. Well, get on and fix it then. Did Pina break? Has Pina stolen the signal? Is that what it is? Pina's got a train signal hung up in his bedroom. Right, off with the brakes. See, it's just no... We need clag. We need diesely smoky stuff. Right, to Newcastle. Exactly, hashtag blame Pina. So people are stealing the cable from the metro. I said 9691, didn't I, or something like that? That's quite sad. If that's the case, I need to just uninstall OMSI. Right, 50 limit, dream back on the main line. And make our way towards Newcastle, I bet. Coming in on the train like. So yeah, Easter weekend, there's going to be a 5.5 hour train sim stream. Going to be doing Glasgow up to Malag or Malag, depending on how you're pronouncing it. Probably will be on the Monday, Easter Monday. And then there'll be something else on the Friday as well during the day. On the Good Friday. It's now asking for course number. Well, that'll be whatever line you're doing, Hillsman. Yeah. That'll be the route hunter. Exactly. Don't go confusing your route hunters with your route numbers. All Fridays are good. They're not bad. I haven't got to work late this Friday, so woohoo! Right, picking up speed towards Newcastle with its broken signal. It's all about the bass, no treble. See, just on building up speed, we get a 95. Bing! You have mince and dumplings. I bet it won't look like mince and dumplings. Yes, Hillsman, in the map folder. Right, 95 limit, then an 85 limit. That's inconvenient. But I'm trying to get a move on. The dumplings are under the mince. No! The mince goes... What? The dumplings go on top of the mince. You don't put the dumplings under... What? Exactly. So you poured the mince over the dumplings. Oh, that's going to be some speeding. Oh, only just made it down to 85. Exactly, dumplings in a bowl, like in a pasta bowl or soup bowl. Mince in that, so you carrots and onions and whatever you mince, and then your dumplings in there. Oh yeah, that's golden syrup dumplings. Okay, colour me intrigued. See, if I did actual cooking, that would be a thing. I had 2 minced beef and onion slices for my tea. Oh. Oh. Suet dumplings soaked in golden syrupy stuff. Well, that would be where the name came from then. So have them as something sweet rather than... Oh, okay. Do like a bit of golden syrup. Right, 29 miles from Newcastle. You can hear the faint sounds of way bet. Away. Chocolate porridge. No, Pina. Pina is just 7, isn't he? Sticky toffee pudding. Oh. Durham's got a cathedral as well, isn't it? I'm going to regret asking this, but what on earth is chocolate porridge? Don't ask him. Pecan treacle tart. No, nuts are evil. Yep, a city can be a city. Actually, no, hang on. I thought a city had to have a cathedral. Sunderland's cathedral is Durham. There you go. A chocolate... Oh, Jesus. You're not starting on that again. Pina is 7, by the way, for those of you watching. As you can tell. Chocolate porridge is just porridge with a couple of spoons of Cadbury's drinking chocolate. Okay. Right, 110 limit. If you're new to this randomness, then, you know, seatbelt up, because they can get quite random. This is, you know, so far quite tame this evening. Yesterday's farm sim stream did end up being quite random, which won't be going on YouTube, so there's the thing. Where am I at the moment? 25 miles south of Newcastle. Very countryside-esque. Yeah, that would just, his mind will explode if, yeah. And this is trying to spell Eskimo, very countryside Eskimo. Right, 120 coming up. And then that's a lot of tracks. Slightly annoying, there's a clipboard there, but there's not enough room in there to put an A4 piece of paper. So what would you put in there? There's a little tray table there, though. You can stand your iPad there, I suppose. So when you can watch some Netflix while you're driving your train. Post-it notes. Well, yeah, I guess you could. You got a knob in each hand. It's perfect for your iPad. Just clip it there. Because you don't want to put it up there because it'll block your view. The wife's phone. Anthwad! Thank you very much, Anthwad. 4 months. That's more than 3. Thank you indeed. Right, you can get a 6-pack of beer in there. 2, 4, 6. I reckon you can get 8 in there, Chaos. 2, 4, 6, 8. And you throw your empties over there. Try and get them in that hole. Just clang. Oh, you drank the other 2. So the 6 that are left. Yeah, but by the time you get to Newcastle, there'll only be 5 left. You get 2 boxes of wine in there. I used to drink boxes of wine. They should be made illegal. Right, 100 limit. Turn on the ATP. No. You prefer cider? Oh God, no. Because I don't want to. Oh God, white lightning. Oh dear, no. Right. Oh, a 90 come. Oh God, that's bumpy. See, getting towards Newcastle, it's all getting rough because they keep nicking the train tracks. Right, down to the 90. So we're due into Newcastle at 14:51. ETA is 15:06. Oh, it's because of this stupid bloody signal, isn't it? Oh God, no, Lambrini. It's like, wow, you can just drink a bottle of that and feel no effect. Right, back to 100 limit round the corner. Do you like the little rattle that we get in the background? That's quite nice. See, just speed up again. We come back down to an 80. Damn you to hell. What was Susan's drink? No idea. Prosecco. Oh, it's definitely a Newcastle drink, isn't it? Alright, slow it down to the 80. 16 miles to Newcastle. Is it good you haven't had a single drop of alcohol? I guess. Right, and then a 75. Little bit of breakage. So we know we're going to get held up at that signal because, you know, Pina stole it. Twain. Don't blame Mia. Who's Mia? Hi, Ray. Don't blame Mia. Well, we don't know who Mia is, so how do you blame them? Don't you blame someone that we know. What time do I think the stream will end? Just after we get to the place where we're going to be. It was a 150-minute journey, so somewhere around 8:30, 8:40. But at the moment, I'm running a little bit late, so right, 13 miles. We can speed up a little tiny bit. See, the standard version, not the AP version, has got more smoke. Why did they take the smoke out with the AP version? Why was that a thing? Give me back our smoke. Spoke? Smoke. MTUs don't clag. Well, that's just wrong. You should. Drive a Valenta. I've never managed to do a route where the Valenta was in it. I've got the Valenta version, never driven it. Alright, speed back up towards the 115. Yeah. I've got both versions. But it's always been the MTU whenever I've had a scenario, and never the Valenta. Oh, speedage. Right, so we got why did we fail at Darlington? I was a bit late, I suppose. Newcastle, Berwick, and Edinburgh. So 11 miles to Newcastle, and we are going to be held up because of that stolen signal. So if you have just joined, tomorrow night back with some Microsoft Flight Sim in South America, doing a prop flight. Friday, some multiplayer trucking. Saturday lunchtime, some NIMBY Rails. Saturday night, Forza Horizon 4. And Sunday afternoon is some cooking sim. So plenty of stuff coming up. The scenarios that come in the Valenta one are on the Riviera line. But that's no good. I'm living in Scotland. They're telling me that now. Alright, 9 miles. To Newcastle. The sound of chav suits and distant. I've never noticed grass on the track before. I don't know what that is. That was a sharp corner. Blimey. Passengers are drinking coffee all over the place now. Jesus Christ. Right, so we know we're going to get some double yellow, single yellow, the red one at some point soon. Which don't know how long we're going to be held. Well, it says we're not due into Newcastle for another, what, 18 minutes. So we are going to be held for a while. You spill your drink. Not my fault. In Newcastle, lot keep stealing the track. Especially here, we're like 6 miles south of Newcastle, so this is peanut country over here. He's over there somewhere. Hi, Barris. Way aye? That's a lot of JCBs. Right, 5 miles. I'm now expecting these signals to start changing. Or speed limit certainly to drop down. The land of weird food. Yes. We've had people from all over the world in the Discord. None of them eat food that's stranger than peanut. Well, that's a sharp incline. There's definitely not a lot of other traffic. We see the odd train, but this line would be really busy. The angle of the north is to my right. Really, the angle? What sort of angle is it? 45 degrees? 90 degrees? 23.5 degrees? Up there. Right, braking. That's a lot of lag. You live about 10 minutes from the angle. Saw a board, got excited. He didn't spell it like that, did he, John? Right, 70. He did. Oh, Pina. Yeah, that's still not right. Right, slowing down to 30. That's a lot of lag. There we go. 10 points for Hillsman. No, not terminating Newcastle. We've got Berwick and Edinburgh after Newcastle. Where are you, Signal? You're out there somewhere. There you are. So single yellow. So the next one is red. The one that Pina stole. Am I popping round to Pina's for dinner? God no. Newcastle, oi, oi, Bet. That's all you can hear from everywhere. Oi, oi, you're right, oi. Right, so we stop here and wait for them to repair the signal that someone stole, Bina. Welcome to Newcastle. High level bridge to my left. It's bus lane underneath and train track on top. Well, they've got cars on top there, look. Well, they've done it wrong. That's the red here bridge. I said to my left. That's the bridge to my left. That's the bridge to the right. That's the bridge to the left. High level bridge next to the Tyne Bridge. That one then, down there. Oh, we're getting corrected. See if I can press tab. Denied. We've got to wait to enter Newcastle. What the actual hell? Okay, not only has Pina got mince with peas and there's no dumplings anywhere to be seen, and if they are, that's just it's a child's portion of food, because you know no portion of food should be shorter than the blade of a knife. Undertaker's having God knows what, a hunter's chicken with chips and peas, not bad. And Lava's gone all posh, apart from the white bread where you've cut the sandwiches the wrong way round. Apart from that, cottage pie without the pie. Yeah, viaduct. Yeah, we'd have to ask the people of that's not minced beef and dumplings, is it? Minced beef and dumplings generally, when I was growing up, was served. You had it in a bowl. Then you had a couple of dumplings in it, and mince, onions, carrots, and all that. Bit of swede, maybe. No, just you can see bits of the gravy. No, just no. In case you weren't sure, no. Come on, light. People of Newcastle have got, you know, things to do, places to go. You had the butter side together. Yeah, but you cut it wrong. Triangles. No, it's not a knife and fork are massive. The plate is tiny. Okay, we are waiting here to enter Newcastle because Pina stole the signal. Probably, you know, get out and walk. Probably looks safe down there. You can probably walk around the outside. God, post that on Rate My Plate or whatever it's called. Come on, signals. Anytime today. We want the lights to change. Anytime today, lights. What's in a station blocking your path? Someone stole the signal or broke the signal, so we've got to wait for them to repair it before it'll let us through. We can't pass because we've been denied because there's obviously shirkers on the track down there. So we've got to wait until the light changes. It does say we're not going to arrive till 15:06, so we're going to be here for another 6 minutes. If anyone wants to go and get a drink, you know, do some ironing, decorate a small wall.
Oh, yeah.
Go and stroke next door neighbour's cat, you know. Tom the Gamer, SC. Thank you very much for the follow. And hi, indeed. So yes, we've just got to wait for the light to change and we can carry on. It's like, come on, I've got to get to Edinburgh. Don't you know, we've got places to go. Been a while since you stroked a cat. So there you go. Now's the opportunity, Larwood. Go and see if one of your neighbours has got a cat. Knock on the door, because it's only like, you know, 1 in the morning or something. And just, excuse me, can I just stroke your cat? Be very careful how you ask that, though, because, you know, you don't want to go the whole, are you being served, you know, sort of way of asking. But, you know, you could do that. He was friendly with your neighbour's cat in your previous house. He was nice. What, the neighbour or the cat? Discord bot seems to have announced a new video an hour late. Oh. Yeah, so those just joined, we are waiting for the signal to change so we can enter Newcastle. We've got Newcastle, Berwick and then Edinburgh still to go on this journey. We started out in York in the lovely HST and making our way northward when we are able. We do know that this is a delay. It does say that we're not due in for another 5 minutes, so I reckon in a couple of minutes we'll make our way slowly forward. We were due in, our ETA was 14:51, but you know, a little bit late, it's fine. He was on a train which was held on that bridge for 40 minutes once. Well, in that case, anyone know any good stories? What's everyone's plans for tomorrow? Anything exciting? We could be here for a while. Welcome to Newcastle, the best city in the UK. You can catch many trains from here, including our own metro service, and plenty of buses outside the station. Meet the friendly people of the city, and there are no chavs or ginger people. That's because you don't live in Newcastle, that's why. I once knew a man from Nantucket. Pop into school for a COVID test on my day off mostly. It's not a day off, you're supposed to be at home learning. It's a study day. It's not a day off, it's a study day. You live near it, you do, you live southwest of it. Come on, lights. Tomorrow I shall be mainly working. Walking home from work. And then flying. Why did I choose MFSF tomorrow? I just fancied... Well, okay, the main reason I couldn't be bothered to install the stuff for X-Plane that I needed. And then I thought, well, I just, maybe just MSFS and then actually get into the alternating them thing. There was a young lady from Buckingham. Exactly, that's, yeah, there probably was. Did she know the man from Nantucket? Mary had a little lamb. She kept it in a bucket. Every time the lamb got out, the sheepdog used to play with it. Longest train delay I've encountered is once my train was 8.5 hours late. That's quite late. Mary had a little lamb. She tied it to a pylon. 10,000 volts went up its arse and turned its wool to nylon. We're here all night, people. Hang on, we can do a thing. Alexa, tell us a joke.
Oh, yeah.
Knock, knock. Who's there? Doctor. Doctor Who? Exactly. How could you tell?
What was that? What? R. Frost, thank you very much for the... Oh, we got lights gone green. Hang on. Hang on. It's okay. We haven't got to save this pain anymore. There we go. We can move. Right, into Newcastle we come. Nobody cares, Pina. No, see, now, anyone that ever says, do you want to hear a fun fact? You just know that the thing they're about to tell you after they said that statement, it's not going to be fun. But you've got to do the ha 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 after it. There we go. Fun fact. You go, oh no, really? Just stop. Whenever there should be a law that if anybody you're in conversation with says fun fact, you are allowed to punch them in the face. If you're in a car with someone and they say fun fact, you should be able to pull over, open the door, tell them to get out, and then drive off. If you're on the phone with someone and they say fun fact, just hang up. Just hang up immediately. Just press the button or just throw the phone away. And they'll understand. What? You live near Newcastle. Why would you stay at a hotel in Newcastle? Like me going and staying in the hotel at Swindon Station. Actually, I did stay in a hotel in Swindon once. But that was on a works night out and the company paid for it. Right, so into Newcastle we come. A little bit late. Hashtag blame Peanut. Stealing the signal. Azuma. What a horrible livery that thing is. And considering the HST was supposed to be a stopgap, was supposed to be an interim train, I think they did a good job. Fun fact, mammoths were alive when the Great Pyramid was being built. Interesting fact, Larwood, yes. Fun fact? But interesting fact. Right, we have arrived at Newcastle. Next is Berwick and then Edinburgh. We're nothing but stopgap. You mean like the Pacers? Yeah, it was. The HST was a stopgap because don't forget the the AP, the tilting train was supposed to be the long-term solution, but this ended up staying in service. With the signal now functional, proceed as normal, but try to arrive in Edinburgh before 16:30. I'll try. It's not going to happen, but, you know, well, we'll give it a go. Is this the Class 91? No, it's a 43. 91's the electric thing with the chiselled front. There's a building in the way. Right, onwards to Berwick-upon-Tweed, platform 2. Failed. Yeah, because I arrived late because Pina stole a signal. Not my fault. Yeah, I made the mistake of going to Crewe last year. Actually, it was the last Sims and Stuff meetup. No, it wasn't. The one before last meetup. We went to Crewe. What a depressing 45 minutes of my life that was. Travelled all the way from here to Nottingham, then up to Crewe, and was there under an hour. Went on the APT, thought, wow, nothing's been done with this for the last 20 years. Walked around the 3 other trains they've got, went back to the car, drove back to East Midlands Airport and did some plane spotting. So yeah, I won't make that mistake again. It's supposed to be quite a good heritage centre in Didcot as well. I used to spend a lot of time, before the Steam Railway Museum here in Swindon moved to where it is now, when it was in its old building, I used to go there quite a lot as a kid. But yeah, I've not been to York. As I said, you know, that was supposed to be one of the meetups planned for last year, but didn't happen. But maybe next year. Went there when I was a kid to Swindon. Yeah, it used to be just not in the town centre pretty much, the old railway museum, and then he moved it to where it is now by the designer outlet village. Right. Went to the Oasis as well. Yeah, it's being torn down now. That's the band Oasis named themselves after the Oasis Leisure Centre here in Swindon. Fact, not fun fact. Again, there's so many places that I've not been that are supposed to be really nice. My first trip to Edinburgh 18 months ago, did Dundee, Perth, really nice. Went to the Lake District on the way back, and that's just stunning. But yeah, there's lots of bits. I've been to Chester, went to Chester for the first time, went to Liverpool for the first time, that was interesting. Across to Northern Ireland, all through the Discord, all through meetups that we planned through the Discord. Yeah, I was really surprised actually with Chester. It was really nice. What's the track on the right? The train track. Worst place I've been for work was Tower Hamlets in London. That was a lot of lag. Right, 100 mile an hour limit then. It's just that noise. I know it's not the Valenta, but so good. I've been to Lowestoft. No, not been to any of that coast. Fun fact, a year hasn't passed on Pluto since it was discovered. It's only discovered in the, I want to say 60s. There's the last, well, it's not a planet, is it? It's a body of ice. Just, you can't technically call it a planet, but 1930, really? Blimey. You realise I could time you out for that, Pina? That was quite a bend. Jesus Christ. Everyone would be pinned to the windows on the right-hand side of the train. Left-hand side of the train. No, that wasn't a fun fact. That's the sort of thing where I'd pull over the car, tell you to get out and drive off and leave you. Right, 110 limit. So yeah, if you are new to the streams, every single Wednesday streams some train sim. Every Thursday is flight. Fridays alternate between trucking and something else, multiplayer. Saturdays, currently we're doing NIMBY Rails at lunchtime. Don't know how long that's going to carry on. And Saturday evening will be alternating between Forza and Wreckfest. And then something single player on a Sunday afternoon. Any more truck and logistics? It's on the list, but they haven't done much. I really only want to come back to it when they've updated it. The wood frog can hold its pea for 8 months. Yeah, I could probably do that. Firefighter sim, again, not really updated. There were plans to do it in multiplayer, but no one that does multiplayer has got it, so you can hold your pee for 3 hours. That's not very long, Pina. Dr. Bunny. Why is that the only random Sunday game that... No, it's not very long, Pina. Why is that the only random Sunday game that people remember? I've said this before. Last time I went to Fuerteventura, we were waiting to be picked up from the hotel, and I thought I need a pee. Oh, I'll wait. I'll go at the airport. Got to the airport, which was like an hour's bus ride away. Got to the airport, checked in, had something to eat, wait for the plane. Got on the plane, 4-hour flight home. Waited for the shuttle bus to where the car was parked, which was 25 minutes away from the airport. Got to the car, which was obviously Birmingham. Drove home to Birmingham, dropped off the person I'm on holiday with, drove back to my house, and then had a pee. So pretty much about 8 hours later. I used to be a motorcyclist, so the last thing you want to do when you're in leathers and waterproofs or whatever is keep stopping for a pee. So you just get used to just not going. weird. It's not weird. Hang on. Well, the long streams I've done here, the last 7-hour train sim stream. Do I get up and go for a pee? No. 7-hour flight across to America. Did I leave this seat? No. The 5.5-hour stream I'm going to do at Easter. I'll be here the whole time. If the stream's live, I'm here. Oh, that's loud. Hang on. So you're not one of those people who are on the plane, as soon as seatbelt light off, start walking everywhere and messing about with the locker? No. There was someone, when I flew across to Belfast, 30-minute flight, as soon as the seatbelt lights came off, someone got up and went to the toilet. It's a 30-minute flight. How can you not last 30 minutes? Well, you're supposed to sit down and have a wee when you're on a plane, Peanut, same as on a train. Yes. So that you don't spray everywhere. You can't last that long, but you've had a baby. Well, you know, there's no, I'm not going to. Fun fact, oh, here we go. In 1919, a 40-foot wave of molasses flooded through Boston, killing 21 people. That actually probably is a fun fact. Is Lara just on Google looking up fun facts? The ferry is the hardest, trying to keep your balance. I've been on a... we're on about, again, one of the many meetups we had planned was doing the ferry across to Holland. But I've done the one to Spain quite a few times. I've done Dover to Calais so many times. We used to go on holiday down to Ramsgate and Margate, and every day would just get the ferry across to Dover and Calais. I think one day we did it 3 times, because that's when there was duty free back then. So my mum and dad smoked. Well, mum born with dad smoked, so they used to get cigarettes for, you know, everyone they ever knew. Yeah. Then we used to go across to Margate. We went on across to Belgium. We've been to Zeebrugge. We'd spend the whole week, just every day would be on ferries going backwards and forwards. It was brilliant. We used to go across to Jersey and Guernsey on the ferries. I love it. There's a new DLC for Train Sim World 2 coming up tomorrow. Oh God. I'm a ferry enthusiast. I really enjoy it. I said, when P&O used to do the trip to Spain from Portsmouth, it was 3 days. So it'd leave on like a Friday night from Portsmouth. You'd get into Spain on a Sunday morning. So you spend Friday night, all day Saturday, Saturday night. It'd get into Spain at 8 o'clock Sunday morning. You'd get 4 hours in Spain, and then you'd come back, and then you'd get back again Monday evening. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, I've yet to go on the hovercraft from Southsea to the Isle of Wight. Yet so many times I've been down to Southsea. It's my go-to destination for a day out, and just never done it. Bit of a long journey. It's all about the journey, though. It's not about the time in Spain. Every time I went, of course, you get to Spain at 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning, nothing's open. So there's just loads of English people just wandering around. It's brilliant. Absolutely love it. Did I go in the sea? No. Going across the Bay of Biscay on a summer's day when you've got like all day, so you just sit up on deck, cruising along. Oh, it's just fantastic. I have been across in February though, where you're advised not to go outside, and the whole ship is just rocking about, and you can hear people throwing up in the toilets. It's great. Only ferry I've been on is the one that crosses the Merseyside River. A literal ferry across the Mersey. Is there much inside the ferry? God, yeah. Cinema, a couple of restaurants, a couple of different bars. Yeah, well, some of the proper cruise ships are. Yeah, normal ones, you got a shop where you can buy gifts and sweets and drink and stuff. Right, 110 limit. 46 miles from Berwick. The North Shield. Well, of course, that's not going to be. You're not on it like 4 days, are you, Pina? They don't need anything on there, do they? When you're on a ferry for 4 days, then you need something. Hello, Simple Trucker. Right, 105 limit. Then we're going down to 100 limit. Yeah, stop apologising, Simple Trucker. Right, 100 limit coming up. I wonder if Chaos has drunk all his beers yet. I can imagine there being like 2 left now. I was saying 105 limit. It's not. Got 100. Drinking tea now. Ooh. I've only had 2 coffees today. That's not good. Tea is the best. No, it's not. Yeah. Yorkshire tea tastes just the same as any other tea. Tea with a touch of whiskey in. Yeah, my nan used to do that when I was growing up. Just a dash of whiskey in her tea. Always quite a cheery woman. I honestly can't taste the difference. If someone gave me PG Tips, Tetley, Yorkshire tea, they'd be like, yeah, that's tea, thanks. They all taste the same. Right, 110 limit coming up. Tesco own brand is very nice. I'll get out of it. Well, actually, the blue stripy ones. No, the red label stuff is supposed to be quite nice. Hello. Also a Tesco own brand custard cream, Baba. Who's Baba? Custard cream is a custard cream. They're dangerous. They should be banned though, because you open the pack, you think, oh, have a couple of custard creams with my cup of tea. And before you know it, they're all gone. Oh, bourbons. Yeah, bourbons are dangerous as well. They should be banned. No, Blinky was on about those. They're a New Zealand thing. I don't know if we get them here. How can you have a 4-pack? Easy. It's like Jaffa cakes. You open a pack of Jaffa cakes and they're gone. Garibaldi's. Open a pack of Garibaldi's, gone. If I open a packet of chocolate digestives, I struggle to get through a whole pack. Half pack, yes. Whole pack, no. Aren't Tim Tams like our penguins? Yeah, Blinky has mentioned them. Uh-oh, breaking. They're more chocolate but less biscuit. Oh, okay. A bit like a club then. Oh, Tunnocks wafers. I bought some of the Tunnocks tea cakes the other week. Came in a pack of 12. Opened the pack. I was watching a film actually. Opened the pack, looked round, gone. Don't know. I looked all over the floor. I looked down the side of the sofa. Don't know where they went. If you like a lot of chocolate on your biscuit, join our club. Right, round this bend and then back up to 110. 36 miles from Berwick, due in there in 25 minutes time. What's my favourite club? Mint. I like any mint chocolate. I do like a bit of mint. Caramel. Oh, they are so nice. Can you get them there, Larwood? Yeah, that's what I just said, Tunnocks tea cakes. Do you know 1 million has watched my West Country stream? No, they haven't. Yeah, those pink wafers though, they are quite... Pink wafers are quite sickly, aren't they? You can't have too many of those. I don't mind the ginger nut. I do quite like dipping ginger nuts in tea. Because then your tea tastes slightly gingery afterwards. 3 Jaffa cakes just disappeared. Well, you got about another 12 or 13 to go before you eat the rest of them, Pina. Crack on. I used to buy the own brand, Tesco's own brand, like Mars bars and their Milky Ways to put in my lunchbox for work. They were quite nice. You get the chocolate and marmalade with my tea and then the cake. Weirdo. Right, 95 limit. Then an 85 limit. No, I just pop the whole thing in. Who eats a Jaffa cake in bits? You take Jaffa cake from pack, put Jaffa cake in mouth, chew, swallow. Right, 85. Exactly, one big bite. In, gone. Bit like sucking Maltesers. Oh, I do like a Malteser. They're dangerous though, because I bought a box over Christmas. And then I opened it, and then they were gone. I don't know what happens. I think there must have been a hole at the bottom of the box. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Maryland cookies. I'm not really a cookie person. I don't really eat a lot of biscuits. Again, who does that? You pop the Jelly Baby in. You don't bite its head off. Well, it's just wasting time. Right, 31 miles from Berwick. And then we've got Edinburgh after that. You get 3 bites from a Jelly Baby. What? How could... Try chocolate-coated freeze-dried strawberries. What? Okay. You like to suck the sherbet out of flying saucers? Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, crisps are my downfall. Normally after a stream, I'll have 2 or 3 bags of Walker's crisps and some orange squash. Right, speed back up. 2 or 3. Yeah, I know. Sometimes more if I'm feeling really hungry. If I haven't eaten or anything. Because they're only tiny, aren't they? No, peanuts, evil. What's it? Some Branston pickle sandwiches. No! Just, what? No! Why would you? McCoys are Greeky. Are they? Every crisp is greasy. Tyrrells are quite nice, actually. As crisps go. Twiglets aren't greasy. That's because nobody eats them. No one in their right mind would eat a twiglet. Yeah, kettle crisps are okay. Cheese and onion crisps and Dairy Lee sandwiches. Dairy Lee triangle. And then some cheese and onion crisps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You eat twiglets. Get out. It's just like someone's coated a stick in Marmite. I love Marmite, but twiglets, no. What did I see the other day? Was there is there a new Marmite out now? Is there a chili Marmite out? I'm sure I've seen something. You don't like Marmite, but you like twiglets. That's quite strange. Yeah, it is. Well, that's what I come to. It's, you know, Marmite. You don't grow to like Marmite. You can't force someone to like Marmite. It's either you do or you don't. And I do. And I'm one of those people that spread it on really thick as well. No, Marmite peanut butter. No, because peanut butter's evil. Peanuts are evil. I don't do nuts. I don't do nuts. I don't do cold things. Vegemite is where it. I've always wanted to try Vegemite because I like Marmite. I love nuts. I YouTube. Pina's evil. Pina's probably off playing OMSI now. You're not evil. Right, 110 limit, then back to a 1, and then back to a 125. You've been earning for our company. Cool. So yes, Bus Company will be streamed again next Tuesday. We're going to be rotating around the Tuesday streams, so probably once a month we'll come back and check in with the farm. The Bus Company will be 1 week, and I've got no idea what will be on the other weeks. Maybe the ranch sim thing. We'll come back and check in with that once a month, see if there's anything new, and then find something else to chuck in on a Tuesday. No, you're not a bit sad, Pina. You're very sad. A 15 limit? Really? Why is there a 15 limit? Oh, back to 125. Everyone's going to get caught out by that then, aren't they? Dr. Bunny Tuesdays. Well, Ranch Sim there's not really an update to until April. So that'll be last. So next Tuesday, the OMSI. Tuesday after something else. Then we'll do the farm. Then we'll do check in on the ranch. No, Pina, you are very sad. You realise you're going to grow up and you're going to be hillsman. Just saying, just in case you weren't aware of that fact. Oh, okay. How about some Street Fighter? I did mention before, going back and looking at some old retro games. Oh, the original Tomb Raider was just fantastic. Yeah, it does. That's why we're not going to do any more on it until there's another update. There's a lot of changes to the farm that happened quite quickly after yesterday's stream. So we'll come back and check in with that in a few weeks' time once we've got everything sorted out. Theme park. There's so many old games that I would really enjoy. Again, I've got Red Dead 2. I've not got past the intro thing. I just got bored with it. I've played it for 20 minutes. And got bored. What happened yesterday? The farm's going back to just being a farm. We're getting rid of all the global company stuff. So all the wood production, potato washing, bees, trees, all the animals, and just going back to being a farm, because it's going to be easier and more enjoyable for everyone that's on it. Well, most of the people that are on it. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing Bus Mechanic the other day, so it's Cooking Sim this Sunday. There's nothing new in House Flipper really. Hopefully at some time in the next, I'd like to say, week, I'll be able to show you the bus. So whenever I'm allowed to show you that, I will. So whatever is planned for that day's stream will be scrapped, and I will bring you the bus. So it's due for public release on the 25th. I should be able to show it to you before then. So hopefully at some time in the next week, 10 days maximum. So that'll be an evening stream. Could do some Bus Sim 18. God no. I've done Railroad Tycoon stuff. Transport Fever 2. Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. If you can't play Firm Bus, you won't be able to play the bus, pretty much. Why does it give me a 15 limit? Yeah, there's not, be careful though. If it's stuff's really old on YouTube, it's bad. I wasn't quite so random back then. Some of my early YouTube content is cringeworthy. Actually, some of the newer YouTube content is cringeworthy. I was like a nervous little puppy on my first probably 12 months of doing YouTube. Is that a colour? It's green. It's green. Yeah, but we're likely then, if that one was single, we're likely to be following something then. So we're probably going to get another single yellow or double yellow, I reckon. Have we been to Berwick? No, that's next. 15 miles. So yes, if you like the train stuff, every Wednesday we stream, well I stream, Train Sim, doing some NIMBY rails currently on a Saturday lunchtime up until Easter anyway, and then that will relocate somewhere else. That may go then to be every other Friday possibly. Yes, we've been past Penaland. So Sunday afternoons is single player stuff, and it's Wednesdays is single player stuff. Apart from that, I am with other people on the rest of the nights. So tomorrow night is some multiplayer flight. Friday night is trucking. Saturday lunchtime is multiplayer NIMBY rails. Saturday night's multiplayer Forza. Sunday afternoon will be just me cooking. is that good. It feels weird because I do more streams now with other people than I do on my own. So it does feel that the worst bit is that I'm sat here on my own before a stream. Because normally we're here like half an hour before a stream when we're doing multiplayer stuff. And we're chatting and getting ourselves ready for the stream, you know, getting trucks ready or planes ready. And when I'm on my own, I'm like, oh, I'm just sat here waiting for the countdown. So that's the only time I really miss other people. You're off to watch Abandoned Engineering. Oh, I should watch that tomorrow night then. I've got some architecture of railways built to watch tonight. You can come and speak to me half an hour before. A bit of moral support. I don't speak to anybody, do I? I said goodbye to people at work at lunchtime today. The next people I speak to will be the people at work tomorrow morning. Hammond's new Amazon thing looks great. No, it's complete and utter tosh. The one where he's on a island. I watched try and watch the first 5 minutes. It could be good, but it is just done so badly. It's a shame because Hammond is really good, but it's just, oh god, yeah. Watch the first 5 minutes and it's just, no, it's bad. I don't think it's getting very good ratings either. You would be. If I join voice, Dylan's normally there about 3 seconds after I connect. Yeah, it's with some guy that no one's ever heard of. But yeah, it's just odd. I'm looking forward to Clarkson's series, which will be later in the year. I bought a farm. That's going to be more factual rather than entertaining. And I think James May's O'Cook will be back for a second series as well. That was really good. I'm sure they will. Well, actually, it's not far from Oakfield Farm in Farm Sim. It's probably 10 miles away. Oh, the Japan thing was brilliant. That was really funny with BIM. That sort of thing I'd watch again. I really liked his series where he built stuff, where he built the gramophone player, built the little monkey bike. That was really good. It is in Oxfordshire, where he lives in Chipping Norton, and his farm shop's about 3 miles away. You've never watched James in Japan? It's on Amazon Prime. It was brilliant. I would like to watch that again, actually. I've got all of James May's Man Lab series on my network drive. They were really good as well. Right, 7 miles from Berwick. No, they didn't destroy his house in the Grand Tour. They destroyed a house in the Grand Tour. It wasn't Clarkson's house. The Grand Tour test track's about 3 miles from where I am currently as well. The Ebola drone. Hi, Liam. 15 mile an hour. Well, no, it's not 15 miles an hour, is it? There we go. Where is the Ebola drone then? Rawton Airfield, where the Science Museum also is, one extension of the Science Museum. Literally about a mile south of the M4 at Swindon. It's on Google Maps. I flew there in X-plane. And actually, I might have done it in MSFS as well. I think I've flown there in MSFS. I think one of the first flights I did, possibly, was flying to the Ebola drone. Yeah, it's disused now. I've actually driven a car down there. I bought a car from just outside there once, and was taken down the runway at pretty much full speed, and then bought the car. Is Senor Bugle? Right, down to a 95 quite rapidly, very rapidly. Then down to a 75. A train. Then down to a 70. Grass on the track. I've never seen that before. Is there something updated in Train Sim that now the AP track enhancement thing I've got maybe isn't working now? You couldn't spell humour today. You still can't. Oh, we love you, Pina. We really do. First day back at school. Still can't spell. Trent, it was written above where you've just typed. How could you not? Oh, Trent. Pina and Trent twins. I would explain a lot. Right, down into Berwick. Where we were due in at 15:41. We've arrived at 15:58. So we are roughly on time, doing well. Don't forget, neither of them has really had much schooling for the last year. And Pina wasn't the most, wasn't the sharpest tool in the box before then. I have no lights on. I have a light on, it's there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's not letting me unload the persons. I'll try pulling forward a little bit. Until it gets to the zeros. Come on then. There we go. Phew. I was panicking for a minute then, thinking, uh-oh. Well, actually, they can sort of get off at that rear carriage. We're okay. Any news on my car? I've forgotten what it looks like. The walk home from work today was actually quite hard work. It was raining, it was windy, it was cold. I was getting slower and slower and slower as I was getting closer to the house. Right, Edinburgh, platform 19, 57.55 of the miles. No, that's the wrong button. There it is. Still no van, no. Oh, that sounds nice. Well, there is that. You know, walking 3.5 miles a day. Good exercise. I was wearing my shoes today as well, so that didn't help. So I'm going to wear trainers tomorrow. Do you know my importance? Well, get a skateboard. It's fine. Right, Edinburgh, next stop. Get a chauffeur. I haven't got a car. What's the point of employing a chauffeur? Yeah, what can I drive you in, sir? Ah. I had a chauffeur this morning. He tried to boil me. Taxi driver had his heating on 26 degrees. Was my is that a car that the subs bought? Yeah, my name's not Squirrel. It was my first time in a Prius today, though. Right. The garage should provide a courtesy car. It's only a small garage. I wouldn't say I'd rush out and buy a Prius, but it was alright. He has a BMW now. Of course he has. When he first started doing it, he had a flipping Toyota Yaris. So yeah, thanks for that. New kitchen. Thanks for that. Mercedes ML. Oh yeah, cheers for that. Oh look, private pilot's license. Next it'll be, thanks very much, I bought a plane. My earnings just about covers my internet bill. Hashtag YouTube millionaire. Right, 55 of the miles to go to the Edinburgh. Tick, cross, cross, cross. We're playing Family Fortunes. Oh, that's an exciting caravan park. Where are we going on holiday this year, dear? Oh, we're going to stay at a caravan park at Berwick upon Tweed. Between the train track and the sea. 3 wrong. We've got a chance to steal. We asked 100 people in the audience, name something you can eat beginning with C. 3 X's later. Let's go to Uncle Frank. And everyone's going, oh no. No, not Uncle Frank. We only brought him along here because we don't know anybody else. Uncle Frank, your chance to steal. Name something. We asked 100 people. Name something you can eat beginning with C. Take your time now, Frank. Cushion. Cushion, you're saying. Let's see if it's up there. There was always that one, wasn't there? There's always the guy at the end that they hoped they wouldn't get to. He was stood there, you know, trousers held up with string, comb over, you know, first time out the house in 12 years. They brought him along because, you know, they were told to. You know, gonna be on, Uncle Frank will be on telly. And poor old Les Dennis got to him. It's like, oh no, really? Yeah, name a bird with a long neck, Naomi Campbell. I know. There is this. That's not the sea. There's an estuary. Or is it a lake? I don't know. Could be the sea, just done badly. Lake. Where's Emerson and Palmer? Only certain people will get that. Oh. Yeah, easy lava. This is going on YouTube. Looks like MSFS water. Looks like X-Plane water. Well, it's not now. It's like Farm Sim now. Oh crap, 80. Well, only if Freddie Styles around. Oh, I was a hamster, wasn't it? Allegedly. Oh, there's some braking going on. Lots of braking going on. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. How are the jelly tops? Or tots? Going down slowly. Alright, speed back up. I don't know, you know, the water in X-Plane 11, although still inferior to MSFS looks better for my money. What, than the water in Train Sim? Favourite colour? They all taste the same, because I can't see them. They're in a tub over to my right-hand side, which is under a shelf. So when I'm looking forward, because I've got track IR on, I can't just look to the right. So I have to feel where the tub is, open the lid, stick my hand in, grab a couple, and then shove them in. So I don't know what colours I'm grabbing, so they all taste the same. So take them downstairs for taste testing. I've got the other bloody 7 bags of them downstairs. Better than old XP water. Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why I'm not doing X-Plane tomorrow, is because I need to install everything. Basically, I need to install Orbex. I need to install the live weather. I need to install all the global traffic, and I'm just not going to get time before tomorrow's flight. So that's why I'm doing MSFS tomorrow. I'm going to do X-Plane next week. Hashtag farm. No, the farm's not back for a month. Bing. It was 9.46 gig for me, Sam. Did you not see the screenshot I posted in flight? There's some of the old FSX liveries now available. So one of the liveries of the 172 was old FSX liveries. and they look really smart. Do I remember Peters and Lee? The name rings a bell. Can't say it was my era. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I installed it today because I wanted to get a route for tomorrow, going from Captain Scarlet. I might actually have to rig out the theme tune because it won't be going on YouTube because YouTube hates flight. I'll play the Captain Scarlet theme tune. You're back. Oh God, there's definitely a lot of grass on the track. That's new. I've not seen that before. Yeah, I actually remember the paint job, so yeah, it's quite cool. Nothing wrong with a bit of grass on the track. No, you're getting track and pitch confused, Larwood. ETS2 MP broke. Oh, that's a shame. This is the voice of the Mr. Rons. Yeah, I'll have to dig that out for tomorrow's flight and play the Captain Scarlet theme. And the destination I picked was only because it sounded like Ballerina. The Joe 90 theme. I quite like Joe 90. I didn't... It wasn't as much of a cult hit, was it, as Thunderbirds and Captain Scarlet? Button Moon. Wow. And Stingray. Oh yeah, Stingray. And that was the one with Aqua Maria, wasn't it? Or Marino, whatever her name was. Stingray, Stingray, da 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 da. That'd be quite a cool theme tune. Right, 75 limit here. Yeah, a little bit too soon. Well, maybe not. The sound of that engine spooling up is quite special. So our ETA into Edinburgh is 16:41, so another 30 minutes. Anything can happen in the next half hour. That'd be quite cool, actually. I bet if you watch those again now, though, the original ones, they would be as corny as hell, wouldn't they? Right, down to a 70. UFO. I don't remember UFO. So I'd like to go back and watch Blake 7 again, mainly because of the theme tune. That was quite a good theme tune. Thunderbirds is still amazing. I have a box set because I don't know where the nerd line stops. Commander Straker. You are just You're 100% nerd, aren't you, Sam? You're just... If Sam had pyjamas, I think they would be... They'd either have Boeing logos on them, or they'd be something like Thunderbirds. Speeding. I wanted a Danger Mouse duvet cover about 10 years ago, so I rewatched all the Danger Mouse, and I couldn't find one in king size. Gutted. You can get them in a single, couldn't find one in the king size. Because Danger Mouse was just awesome. The original Danger Mouse, not the one that they mucked around with now. You've absolutely loads of Harry Potter stuff. I like Harry Potter, but I was never really not a huge Harry Potter fanboy. Turtles, Family Guy, and Star Wars pyjamas. Yeah, I've had a lot of Family Guy recipes, Family Guy references recently. That's definitely got to be one back on my list. Yeah, Danger Mouse was cool. In the 80s. Danger Mouse is still cool. You just like playing PJs. Yeah, you're still at the age though, Pina, where you wear pyjamas because you're 7. Oh, look at Chaos with the freebies. Is this where Chaos has been all this time? He hasn't been doing anything with us and being around. Has he become a secret YouTube millionaire / Twitch streamer? Is that what he's been doing? Right, slow down to an 85. Remember us when you're famous, Chaos. When he's in his mansion. Here, go my mansion. I'm guessing Star Wars Squadron's a bit like Star Wars Galaxies was. Well, there's an image. Sam, thanks for that. Oh, I remember X-Wing. Oh, cool. That's about supposed to be a sea or not? I guess another lake. Senior Bugle needs to breathe. Indeed. I think the last time I owned pyjamas I was about 12. You made this route on NIMBY. Nice. Yeah, we're carrying on with NIMBY again on Saturday. I think I'm carrying on into Wales. Lovely, isn't it? Gavin and Stacey going to Barry Island. See, that's another one that I want to... Well, I started playing... I had BBC iPlayer on the TV when I went to bed. Fell asleep, woke up, and the first episode of Gavin and Stacey was playing. So I ended up watching it all. That was quite good. I think there will be another one because they can't end the way they ended the one last year. That's the problem, and a lot of the TV shows that I follow are coming back soon, and I started watching another TV show today, which is actually quite good, called The Expanse, from 6 years ago. So that's another show on the list. You don't need to start far from where Gavin and Stacey was filmed. Oh, cool. Imagine it gets quite touristy down there. Bing! Right, 31 miles from Edinburgh. Due in about 20 minutes time. And then we shall end to maybe continue on from Edinburgh next time. Means also then need to do the bit between where we got to Leeds and York. End. Yes, end. Uh-oh, that was the thing. Speed limit change. Go from Edinburgh to Roy Bridge. We will revisit Roy Bridge, and I will do a journey on Roy Bridge Day back to Roy Bridge. So 28th of May. I said Easter weekend I'm going to be doing a 5.5 hour trip from Glasgow up to Mallaig. Any plans to go to Derby? We've been through Derby. We did that on the way down to Penzance. Yeah, when we did the Dundee to Penzance thing, we went through Derby. Because there's a Derby to Birmingham line from memory. Yeah, we definitely came through Derby. Derby at Birmingham, yeah. That's a long time ago. That was this time last year we were doing that. That was during the first lockdown. Blimey, a year ago. Actually, pretty much 2 weeks' time, it will be a year ago when we entered the first lockdown. Everyone's going, oh yeah, it'll be all over by summer. And back then we were going, nah, it's going to be a year. I don't think I've got that one, Sam. In 3 days working from home a year. Blimey. Yeah, I was at home the week before. Or 2 weeks before, maybe. So, yeah. Blimey. Is there any signs you're actually going back into the office, Chaos? Or is that going to be a working from home thing? I don't think I could cope. I actually quite like being in the office. Not sure. A few people at our place have been at home since last year. Because they can do their job from home. I reviewed it, did I? Wow. I can't remember what I've done content on. There's so much crap out there. I'll wait till next week, till the Sherlock Holmes video goes out. People are going to hate that. Oh, I love Doc Martin. Hopefully that's back next year, because that's every 2 years generally. Final season next year. Oh, okay. Well, there's X-Plane going up on YouTube this weekend, I think. So we'll see what YouTube think of that. Have I seen season 9? Yeah, I'm completely up to date. No, didn't watch that. There's so many shows I watch. I actually don't know how I get the time. Well, thankfully being off in the afternoons now, I'm watching most of my shows in the afternoons. I used to watch them on a Sunday evening and Monday evening. I'd catch up with all my TV shows. There's just too many. Right, 23 miles to go to arrive at Edinburgh. Well, yeah, it's not going to happen, John, is it? It's going to be one of those. It either won't get many views, or the views that it does get, people won't watch more than 6 minutes of it. And there'll probably be like 2 people that will watch it to the end. And then one of those may comment. Wow, that was dicing with death. Jesus. Right, 110 limit coming up, then back to a 125 again. It's all elementary, as they say. That was a good series. Elementary. That was really good. It was like an American Sherlock, American version of Sherlock. That was great. Shame not making any more Sherlocks. I love that. Yeah, with Lucy Liu, yeah. Yeah, I've been to Port Isaac before Doc Martin, so 20 odd years ago. It's just for the tourists now. That's what it is. I think everybody else would do it, but Brandy's now become a cucumber patch. It's a shame because Sherlock was just brilliant. That's one that still holds up now. I think I've got more on Blu-ray as well. I got them all on Blu-ray. So they hold up now. Right, back to a 115. No, I stopped after Matt Smith, because Matt Smith was fantastic. I loved all the Doctor Who's. All the remakes, I watched every single one of them. Matt Smith is just a complete legend. The Peter Capaldi, whatever his name was, took over from Matt Smith, and it just completely changed. I stopped watching. And now there's a woman that's done, what, 1 season, and she's left. Nah, Quapac sounds like a province in Hawaii. It does a bit. Sounds like Noodly Boo. Matt Smith was brilliant in The Crown. He was in the first 2 seasons of The Crown. And was good. Bradley what? Bradley Walsh is going to be the next Doctor Who. It was the writer that made Doctor Who great. Oh, I know who you mean. I can't think of his name. None will be better than John Pertwee. The rebooted Stephen Moffat, yes. Aren't they bringing Torchwood back? That I heard something, because Torchwood was good as well. With what's his face? The American Canadian Jeff Capes. No, it wasn't him. The singer bloke was in Torchwood. I'm sure I read that they're bringing that back. John Barrowman, that's the kiddie. Yeah, I like Torchwood because that was different. And there was another spin-off as well, wasn't there? That was around the same sort of thing, but based around like teenagers. That wasn't bad as well. Sarah Jane Adventures, yeah, that's it. Suits, again, Suits was good until Matey Boy left. And then I stopped watching. I used to really like Suits. I watched that, I was hooked on that from the very first episode. And I stopped watching when the guy that was without the qualifications left. Two of my favourite shows at the moment, I think one of them's on Amazon Prime, are both American medical shows. One called New Amsterdam and one called The Resident. They are just brilliant. Really, really great storylines, really great cast. They both remind me of ER, and I used to love ER back in the day. Yeah, some really good shows on Amazon. I do want to watch Deadwood with Matey Boy that was Lovejoy. But it's just having the time. Not enough hours in the day. Should maybe just stop all this Twitch and YouTube rubbish and I've loads of time then. Right, 10 miles to the Edinburghs. Ian McShane. Yeah, that's him. I used to like Lovejoy actually. Lovejoy was really cheesy. Not something you could go back and watch now, but that was quite good in the day. Or at night, yeah, depending on when you wanted to watch it. Yeah, I've read good reviews about Lucifer. Oh, Jonathan Creek is brilliant. He's not doing any more though. I think the last one he did didn't go down that well. Brushstrokes, blimey. Yeah, again, Ian McShane's really good. He's popped up in a couple of things that I've watched over the years. I don't think I ever saw the last Pirates of the Caribbean film either. Yeah, like a bit of Columbo, like a bit of Poirot, Frost as well. So when my mum was in about hospital for about 5 years, I used to spend the evenings with my dad, keep him company, and he'd stick Frost on. So I pretty much watched every single Frost episode several times. We used to put them on, he'd fall asleep, bless him. And then I'd just be sat there like an idiot watching Frost. And he'd wake up at the end and go, "Oh, good one that was." It's like, you were asleep. Oh, the last Pirates movie was awful. Oh, okay. Alfreda's Own Pet was good. Salazar's Revenge was okay. Yeah, again, I want to watch it. I've got the rest on Blu-ray, I think. I don't know. But from a completion point of view, it's good to finish the series. I have to add it to my list. So the new Eddie Murphy film's out now on, I think it's Amazon Prime. The second Coming to America, that I've seen the trailer of, actually looks quite funny. The first film was really good. I almost want to watch the first one before I then watch the new one. Blimey, I remember Bread. Yeah, it's on Prime Video, yeah. Minder. Well, the guy I follow on YouTube, the Minder Capri engine caught fire. The original Capri. So it's being done up. And the guy I follow on YouTube, Furious Driving, he's been going back and seeing it being restored. The original Minder Capri. I never watched Taggart. There's been a murder. I never really liked Midsummer Murders either. Didn't mind a bit of Bergerac. That was quite cheesy. Right, 90. So we are coming into... thing is, one of my favourite people on YouTube currently is an American guy that just does that whole car SOS thing so much better. Because a lot of that's just rigged. That's the geezer with the Merc and the Volvo. Yes. Yeah, I've got bored of Hubnut. I used to love Hubnut stuff on YouTube. I got bored of him now. It just seems to have changed. Obviously not much Project Binky going on at the moment. That's been fantastic. Oh, one of the most awesome theme tunes ever was Miami Vice. Next stream you're in, Sam, we'll have to play some cheesy tunes. Alright, double yellows. MASH. Again, yeah, MASH was good. If you start with the film first, it confuses you because the cast changes between the film and the TV show. But that was based on the war, and the series lasted, what, 3 times longer than the war did? Alright, flashing yellow. Slow the speed down. love streams like this. We can just sit and have a chat. It's not necessarily about what I'm streaming. That's just the thing on in the background. It's actually just quite nice to chat about random topics, which is why I really enjoy doing the live stuff. Hello, Goofy. Saying hello when we're 1.5 miles from the end. That's again why I try and pick longer journeys as well. You know, this has been what, 2 hours and 42 minutes, and it's gone so quickly. Okay, in we come to Edinburgh, where we'll be racing around on Saturday night in Forza Horizon 4. There's a segue. Most streams go quickly, they do, especially like Wreckfest or Forza. Trucking can drag. I don't think we're racing on segways. Well, I'm picking the cars. I'll do that tomorrow. Never been on a Segway. I'd probably just fall off the thing. And into Edinburgh we come. On our journey up. So next week maybe we'll carry on from here, because at Easter we certainly need to get to Glasgow to then do Glasgow to Mallaig. But as that's 4 weeks away, there may be just some jumping all over the country again. So who knows what'll be next week? It could be anything. I only picked this about 2 hours before the stream today, because, you know, planning. Professional, exactly. You wouldn't like it if I was organised. You would, if I posted exactly what I was doing, there'd be no element of surprise. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm streaming, let alone what I'm doing within the stream. That's not the right button, that one. Lost property. It's over there. Right, single yellow. Hang on a minute. A Virac. She lost a Vi. Another lost property. We also lose a lot of property up here. VF Smiths. Farbucks. Okay, this track disappears. That was what happened. What sort of magic was that? This isn't how I remember Edinburgh. You're probably looking at the buses though, weren't you, and not looking at the trains. Sometimes it's harder for me currently. Only working a half day, I get really confused as to what day of the week it is. I've only been once, so I went on when the festival was on. Called in on the way back from Perth and Dundee, and it was just so busy, and the person I was with was just moaning because they wanted to get home back to Shrewsbury. So then I purposely stopped on the way back. I purposely stopped at Blackpool or Lake District and Blackpool and Chester on the way back to Shrewsbury, just to annoy them, because it's a thing. You must nip to Virac, yeah. One day you launched the Stram the wrong game. Yeah, they were words there, Trent. Well done. I hope I drive better than I do in games. Don't ask Dylan. Dylan's been in the car with me. It went perfectly fine. There were no issues. Scenario failed. Try again later. No. Went perfectly fine until that roundabout. I had Google Maps on as well. There we go. So we didn't quite complete that. But yeah, the West Coast, which is down here somewhere. Too many things. RST, not East Coast. It was East Coast, wasn't it? Is that one? That's one we just did. That one there. East Coast Mainline. So there are quite a few. We've done that one. So the other one was, I could have done the Class 91. So we could do the return trip. That's stopping at different places actually. So we might do that next week. Might come back down south again next week in a 91. We'll see. If you're gonna lunch your stram, Steve, maybe put the 18 plus sign up. I will. So there we go. Next time then we may come back and do that and leave Edinburgh and just come back south again. No one's got this far on YouTube, so it's pointless saying goodbye to them. So thank you very much to you lot for keeping me company, as always, for the last 3 hours nearly. Without you, I'd just be sat here rambling to myself. So thank you indeed. The next stream tomorrow night, back at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock for some flight in the MSFS, flying from Captain Scarlet to Ballerina in South America. In a 172 in a cool livery. So that's tomorrow. So thanks also to press the button to this lot here when it eventually does a thing. There we go. To Dylan, Larwood, Nightbot and Sam for moderating, for Arfrost, Tom the Gamer and JP Owl for following, Antoine for subscribing, and Hillsman for doing some hosting. Thank you very much to you lot. And there we are. We'll carry on and do some more trains next Wednesday. And I've lost thought what I was going to say then. And yes, and then every Wednesday thereafter. Enjoy your Thursday. Back tomorrow night for some flight. Until then, if you have been, thanks very, very much for watching. Steve.